Utah Congressman Burgess Owens joins us now. Congressman, good to see you. I know that you've endorsed President Trump. This effect among black voters in particular that the polls are showing, that's the data. Anecdotally, are you feeling that? Are you seeing that out there? And if so, why?
Well, I'm seeing it, I'm feeling it, and it's been 40 years I've been waiting for it. What we have to understand about the Democratic Party is this is a party of racists, of racism. They look at each other, they look at us, at our skin, they think we will think with our skin. They have no idea that the bottom line, our DNA is about hope. We're a country that believes in hope. We're a country that believes in being fairness. That's what the rule of law is all about. And we don't like to be lied to. So what's happening right now is Biden has not been as effective as Democrats in the past, as nuances as messages. He's been really feckless. He has no idea how to weave the way they've been in the past. So we see exactly what they stand for. What they stand for is what you're seeing in the cities today. High crime, we have an open border, they care less about the kids and their education. It's all about destruction and hopelessness, and we're tired of it. So we're excited about the fact that all Americans, okay, with their background, how old they are, we're drifting toward our hope again, which means we're drifting away from the Democratic Party.
And Congressman, what you're describing is this shift and these broader themes where people are starting to wake up to the reality of what at least the Biden administration part of the Democratic Party stands for. People who are more moderate are leaning towards the GOP because they see more choice there for them and their families. I'll add to this another story that really blew us all away. And this was about Muriel Bowser in D.C. wanting to put together a plan that would essentially hold parents accountable for their children's absenteeism in school. And while I can see what the concern is, because kids are missing a lot of school, trying to penalize the parents in some way rather than looking at the bigger issue, the breakdown of the nuclear family and other problems within communities is what is really getting some people.
Well, again, this is Democratic policies, and it's just finally coming to a point we're now recognizing it. Yes, we have a breakdown in the family unit, particularly in the urban community. We have kids that are not being educated. 75% of the black boys in the state of California cannot read and write. 23 schools in Baltimore, zero proficiency in math. And we have with a breakdown of this hope and opportunity to go out and educate themselves. That is, again, what the Democratic Party has been very, very high on. I think this last, over COVID, we're starting to see that. We're realizing that the unions have never been for the black community or the at-risk communities. So everything's coming to a point where everybody's seeing within the last couple of years who's for us and who's against us. And by the way, I used to be a Democrat 40 years ago. I woke up, I would never, ever go back to a party that misery is a political strategy, and America's now seeing it, and I'm so thankful that we have a President Trump who's giving a totally different view of what America could be if we put America first, and Americans and our kids up in their future first. I'm excited about that process.
I want to hear your thoughts as well, given your involvement on the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee as well. We've talked a lot about the Baltimore Bridge collapse there. The president going to visit on Friday, saying that the federal government will fund maybe a majority of that rebuilding effort that is underway. What do you want to hear from the president, and particularly about the infrastructure in our country?
Well, I think we're all just now waiting to see a little bit more what happened here. It's so unfortunate, the loss of lives. And for those first responders, I'm thankful we have people like that who are willing to go out and put their lives at risk. I think it's something we just need to go ahead and just wait to see what the facts are, so we know just where we need to focus on and how we need to rebuild that particular area. I'm looking forward to hearing more about it and being more educated like most Americans are at this point.
All right, Congressman, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All the best.